This is Brandon out here with your weekly agronomic update, and we're shooting live from the parking lot at the main office this morning. It's a little muddy in the fields. We certainly enjoy the moisture. Not so sure about the cool temperatures that slapped us in the face, but as you know, this was supposed to be a big week of tours for us out in the field. Regretfully, the Mother Nature got the last word, and we had to postpone those. We are still going to be open next week for just kind of individual tours, so if you want to get a hold of your local agronomist, we still have one more week that we feel like it'll be good to run people through the field and still see a lot of the things we're looking for. We do understand that as we drive around, there's some harvest starting up. Some dryland beans, shorter maturity beans are starting to come out, along with wet corn, silage, and whatnot. So we know everybody's busy working on combines and equipment, getting ready to go, and we know harvest will be up on us here real quick. A couple things we are doing, and we encourage you to do, is go out, pull some ears. We have ear boards, just to compare kind of the consistency of your ears. That can kind of diagnose some problems if you're seeing a lot of inconsistency. This happens to be a rack of boards from our intercrop. This is our outside row, planted at 50,000, and so we're just looking for that consistency on that outside row, and we'll look at that across different hybrids or different trials. It can also cue you in on some emergence issues if you had a flag test out there, just looking at those ear sizes based on when they emerge. So do follow up on that. Don't forget, sometimes we want to rush right into harvest, but if you have some trials and checks and different things out there, make sure you're looking at them. Also, just kind of looking at corn plants here, again, like we talked about last week, just splitting some stalks, making sure we're not seeing any brown disease issues. We can go through the fields and do some of the push tests, as fields start to mature and get a little further along here. You just kind of go through the field, give the plants a little nudge, make sure they're not breaking or we have weakness in one of the nodes there. Also looking at a few roots here, with the wet conditions, we're able to, a little easier to dig up some roots and pull them out here. But if you've got some concerns, like maybe if you've had some rootworm issues, compaction, those kinds of things, digging some roots here at the end of the year can definitely help you look at some of that. So with that, we just wish everybody a safe week. We do encourage you to come out and join us next week. It'll be a little more informal, but we look forward to walking as many of you through the plot next week. Looks like the weather should cooperate, and we look forward to it.